thought I was gone. Where is this place?
Nora, you made the first move. Don't regret it now.
Austin, making out with the bride's cousin on your wedding day. Is that really okay?
Sweetheart, don't mention that cripple. She's a bummer.
Well, if Nora finds out that the accident that left her disabled was your plan all along, how do you think she'd react?
Lucky for her, she survived, though losing the baby she's carrying, maybe for the best.
Austin, what you just said, was it true?
Austin, since she's already found out, carry out our plan in advance.
What are you going to do? Stay away. What are you going to do?
We're going to end you, of course.
Yara, I'm your cousin.
Cousin, it's because of you that I lost Austin.
Austin, tell me she's lying, right? We're about to get married.
Every day with you makes me sick.
Nora, you're really naive. You still don't know, do you? Your parents' tragedy were arranged by my family. Adopting you was only because you're the heir to Quinn Group. And by the way, I never needed a blood transfusion. You've been my free blood bank for years, thank you.
Yara, you witch.
Ha ha ha. Oh, right. Your loss of virginity was due to the poison I gave you. But you walked into the wrong room. Truly a waste of my efforts.
I'll end you.
Just take these secrets with you to the underworld.
I thought I was gone. Isn't this the room where I lost my virginity? Am I reborn?
You're awake.
Stephen Gray, the CEO of Gray Group, it was him that night?
Have you seen enough?
You... Don't come any closer.
Why not? You made the first move last night.
Nora, open the door. Open the door. I know you are in there. Open the door. Open the door.
Nora, how could you do this to Austin? Sleeping with some random guy. You're disgracing our family.
Yara, you don't get to tell me to do anything.
And do I, Nora? You're my fiancé, sleeping with another man? I need to teach you a lesson. Uncle.
Mr. Gray? How could it be him? Where's the man I arranged?
Austin. Who are you calling a random man?
Austin, I'm your aunt now, so show some respect.
What nonsense?
You think I don't know that? You two have hooked up together early. Austin, our engagement is off. Stephen, will you marry me?
Nora, you'd better be true to your word.
Mr. Gray, don't be fooled by this woman. She's very immoral. Any man she'll seduce.
Austin, I'll give you 3 seconds to get rid of this noisy woman, or tomorrow you'll get out of Gray Group.
Uncle? Yara? Go back. Yara? What's wrong?
Mr. Gray, thank you. I'll find a way to repay you.
When my fiancé is being bullied, should I just do nothing?
Mr. Gray, I was just joking earlier. Don't take it seriously.
Nora, I mean it.
Every socialite wants to marry him. He wants me?
Besides, we've already spent a night. Take your duty. Nora, since you've entangled with me, you'd better be prepared.
Nora, what did you do to Yara? She's been hospitalized.
She gets hospitalized every week. What do I have to do with that?
Yara needs a blood transfusion. Come on, you're going to the hospital.
I never needed a blood transfusion. You've been my free blood bank. For years. Thank you.
Flora, from now on, I won't be giving blood to Yara.
You ungrateful thing. I've raised you all these years. Now you want to cut ties with me?
The company you've been running has been using the Quinn family's inheritance. I've already repaid the debt of gratitude.
Are you crazy? I'm still your aunt.
Flora, you don't deserve to be my aunt. From now on, I'm no longer the Nora before, but the sole heir to Quinn Group, Nora Quinn. Everything you owe me, I will reclaim it sooner or later.
But Nora, that brat, really said that?
Exactly. This little brat now has the guts and refuses to obey.
Mom, I feel awful. Is Nora unwilling to donate blood?
Nora, the ungrateful wretch. Even if I have to force her, I'll bring her here.
Ms. Quinn, come with us to the hospital.
You're sent by the Xavier family.
Stop talking and come with us.
Let go of me.
Stop.
Mr. Gray, they want to take me away.
Mind your own business.
Get them. Come quickly. Speak. Who sent you?
Meddle in the Xaviers' affairs? You're tired of living.
Open your eyes wide. This is Stephen Gray, CEO of Gray Group.
Mr. Gray, have mercy.
Get lost. Why does the Xavier family do this?
Mr. Gray, this is a family matter. I'd like to handle it myself.
All right.
Thank you. Mr. Gray, for helping me once again. I really don't know how to repay you this time.
The celebration banquet tomorrow. Be my date for the event.
What?
I got it, Dad.
What's wrong?
Nora left with Mr. Gray. Does she really not care about me?
Nora, that witch. I'll go find her.
Austin, let's talk to Nora after I'm discharged tomorrow.
Yara, you're just too kind-hearted.
Nora, you wait and see.
You're all ready?
Nora, you've become quite arrogant since. Getting involved with Mr. Gray? You won't give me blood anymore.
Getting close to Mr. Gray was thanks to your arrangement.
What are you talking about? I don't understand it all.
Yara, I already know you were the one who had someone poison me.
Nonsense. Where's your proof?
Yara, there's no one else here. Who are you putting on a show for? Yara, what game are you playing now?
Yara, are you all right? Nora.
Austin, I wanted to explain to her that there's nothing between us. She didn't believe it and pushed me. It's all my fault.
Yara just got discharged. How can you be so vicious?
Vicious? Austin, are you blind? I don't even touched her.
Kneel and apologize to Yara.
You want me to kneel to this woman in your dreams?
If I can't deal with you myself, someone else will. Since you refuse to kneel, I'll help you.
Austin, you can't tell right from wrong.
Still arguing? Even now you refuse to repent. You're hopeless. Do it.
Austin, that's enough. Don't trouble Nora anymore.
You're too soft-hearted. Women like her need a good lesson.
Yara, stop pretending to be the good person here. Austin, the humiliation I'm enduring today will be returned.
My condition is acting up again. I need a blood transfusion.
All because of you. From today, donate blood for her as punishment.
Let go of me. Austin, you'll pay for this.
Suck as much as possible.
Austin, you're asking for it. Nora, are you all right?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Austin, how dare you lay a hand on my woman?
Your woman? Stephen. Nora is my fiancée, chosen by our grandfather for me. You keep claiming she's your woman. What do you mean by that? Are you snatching your nephew's...
Austin, are you okay? Mr. Gray, how can you beat him? He's your nephew. If you injure him, how will you explain it to the Gray family?
This is the Gray family business. Someone gag her for me.
Today I must get justice from grandfather. Will he let you act recklessly?
Luca, Starting today, Austin is dismissed.
Yes, Mr. Gray.
Austin, the Gray family listens to me now. From today, if you dare touch Nora again, I'll break your legs. Take them out of here.
You vile couple, I won't let you get away with this.
Speak rudely to me, give him a beating.
Stop! Stop.
Grandfather, you have to stand up for me.
Get up and speak. What's going on?
Grandfather, Uncle is taking my fiancé and kicking me out of Gray Group.
Stephen, is this true?
Dad, I do like Nora, but today...
Enough. A disgrace to the family. Kneel down. As an elder, how could you do something so unethical? Today, I'll dismiss your positions in Gray Group.
Sir Gray, today's events aren't his fault. It's him.
Nora, don't plead for him. Tomorrow, I will send this disobedient son abroad. You should marry Austin properly.
Sir Gray, I'll cancel my engagement.
Nora, what nonsense are you talking about? I don't agree.
Sir Gray, the person Austin truly loves is my cousin, Yara. He came today to force a blood transfusion from me to save Yara. Stephen came and saved me.
Austin, what is going on?
Grandfather, I didn't want to say anything, but Nora looked down on me but adores Uncle with more power. She cheated first and slandered me.
Sir Gray, I couldn't stand Nora's actions. She pushed me for saying something, and my old condition flared up. I need blood. Austin even knelt in desperation.
Nora, tell me, do you have feelings for Stephen? I do have some feelings, but
Enough.
Dad, don't blame Nora. Please punish me only.
You did steal your nephew's woman. Shameless thing. Nora, I've watched. You grow up. How could you betray Austin like this?
Austin is a beast in human clothing, and I could never be with him.
Nora, we are childhood sweethearts. You must have been bewitched by my uncle, right? It's all my fault for not being able to give you the best. Nora, please don't leave me, okay?
Austin, from today, you'll replace Stephen in all his duties.
Sir Gray, it's all my fault. Please don't blame Stephen anymore.
Nora, stand up first. I've underestimated your ability to twist the truth. Dad, look, you didn't expect this, right? I installed cameras here.
You beast.
Grandpa, I acted impulsively.
Get out. Tomorrow, move out of my house. I, Carson Gray, have no grandson like you. Take him away.
Grandfather, it's all a misunderstanding.
Stephen, I misunderstood you.
It's all right, Dad.
Stephen is my child in old age, the most capable person in the family. Having him take care of you puts my mind at ease.
Thank you, Sir Gray.
Ha ha ha. Well, but since you've already decided to be with Stephen, how can you still call me Sir Gray? You should start calling me Carson. No rush, no rush. I can wait until the wedding day, right?
Mr. Gray, thank you for showing up in time.
Mrs. Gray, is there a reward?
What kind of reward do you want?
Are you playing dumb? Mrs. Gray, today is the celebration banquet. I placed your dress in your room. Get ready, and don't be late.
Okay.
Austin.
Yeah?
Do you think Nora will come?
Don't worry. If she dares to show up, I'll make sure she regrets it.
That's Nora.
Nora looks beautiful after dressing up.
That vixen. Austin, let's go inside too.
All right.
You look stunning. I heard you're getting married. Congrats.
It's not what you think.
I don't care how you two scoundrels got together.
Nora, are you trying to be bold?
Don't let me see you two again, or it'll make me sick.
Nora, did you come alone today? Where's Mr. Gray? Were you just played with and then dumped?
No, actually, I'm here with someone.
Any problem with that?
Let's go. I'm entrusting this task to you. Once it's done, I will give you another 4,000.
Copy that, Miss Xavier.
I'm going to the restroom.
All right.
Mr. Gray, Nora is just trying to use you. To get back at Austin, don't let her fool you.
And then...
Here, take a look. This is Nora's diary, from when she was young, detailing her love for Austin. Take your time.
Please welcome Mr. Gray and his partner to start tonight's banquet.
The show is about to begin. What's going on? Nora, you're plotting against me.
How do you know it's me? Were you planning to embarrass me in public? Yara, it's time to settle our scores. How about this? Ms. Xavier, do you recognize this person?
How could I possibly know him? What are you talking about? I don't get it.
All right, let me help jog your memory a bit. Yes.
It was Ms. Xavier. She gave me $3,000 to embarrass Ms. Quinn in public.
Yara, do you have anything to say?
Yara! Yara!
Yara, this is just the beginning. Don't worry, this is only the appetizer.
Nora, this was given to me by Yara.
My diary.
You should keep it.
Aren't you going to take a look? If Yara gave it to you, she must want you to see something.
I don't need to. I wasn't part of your past. I only hope to be part of your future. Today, I want to announce here that Nora will soon become my wife. Nora, do you agree with me?
I do.
It's all Nora's fault. She definitely embarrassed me.
I feel like Nora has changed.
Austin, do you want to marry Nora?
Silly, of course. I'm marrying you.
Austin, my dad has already started acquiring the assets of Quinn Group. Don't worry. Soon everything in Quinn Group will be ours.
Sweetheart, I promise I'll help you get your revenge.
Are you taking action now?
Nora hasn't married Uncle yet, so if she disappeared, wouldn't all of Quinn Group's assets become the Xavier family's?
Once we're married, all of Quinn Group's assets will be ours.
Nora, I need to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Nora, you're the one I love most. I'm nice to Yara because she's your cousin.
Austin, do you think I would believe anything you say now?
Nora, you said you loved me. Did you change your heart?
Don't call me Nora. It makes me sick.
What will it take for you to believe that I'm in love with you?
Austin, is there a need for you to act?
If you don't believe me, I'll end my life right now.
Austin.
Nora.
How could I forget? On this day in my past life, I lost a leg and our child. Austin, let me explain. I really wasn't unfaithful.
Even now, you're still arguing?
Watch out.
Nora, even though you lost a leg and the child, I will still marry you. So you do still care about me.
It's all because of you. If anything happens to Austin, I'll risk my life for him.
I'm sorry. I never realized Austin loved me so much.
You feel sorry now? When you climbed into Steven's bed, did you consider Austin's feelings? Our family's reputation?
I was wrong. I'll marry Austin and spend my life making it up to him.
I'm glad to hear that. Then we can still be good sisters.
Who's the patient's family?
Doctor, how is Austin?
He just had a few scrapes and fainted. The surgery wasn't performed.
As long as he's okay.
Is that necessary for a grown man?
Of course, he wouldn't be hurt.
What do you mean by that, Nora?
I mean, he's very fortunate.
Does Nora really have no feelings for me anymore?
Nora is truly ruthless. Austin, we underestimated her before.
The way she looked at me was like she wanted to end me.
Austin, this time, we really can't let her off easily.
What's your plan?
If Nora really tried to end you, then you should tell Sir Gray. After all, he's your grandpa. He'll surely stand up for you.
I'll talk to my grandfather.
Sir Gray, Mr. Qualls has been kneeling for 4 hours. If he continues, he might really suffer.
He has the face to come see me. Just let him kneel.
Sir Gray, Mr. Qualls had a car accident before. If he keeps kneeling, it could lead to real trouble.
Fine. Let the ungrateful grandson in.
Okay. All right.
Austin, you look like a lost dog now.
Nora, what do you mean by that?
Wouldn't it have been better if that car had hit and ended you? Don't worry, relax. The show just begins.
Let's...
Ms. Quinn, you're here.
I'm here to see Sir Grey.
Mr. Qualls, why are you lying on the floor?
Sir Grey, I heard from Stephen that you miss me.
Yes, you should come visit more. Wait, where's Stephen?
He's at a company meeting and will be here later.
I heard you were in a car accident. What happened exactly?
Nora, she tried to end me. She pushed me.
Sir Grey, I didn't.
Nora, stop pretending. I have surveillance footage.
Sir Grey, Austin ran into the street himself. I was trying to save him.
You're still trying to argue. Grandfather, look.
Nora, how do you explain this? Why did you push Austin? Do you really want to end him?
Sir Grey, it's not like that.
Dad.
You came at the right time. Austin had a car accident. Go look into it.
Dad, I came here for this matter today. I had someone investigate. This is the car that hit Austin. It belongs to Xavier family.
Even if so, why would I risk my own life? Besides, there's solid evidence that Nora pushed me.
Sir Grey, Austin planned to have me hit.
If what you're saying is true, how did you know in advance?
I believe what she says is true.
She's involved in a crime, and you're still defending her?
Grandfather, you must stand up for me.
What intentions do you have in harming my grandson?
Sir Grey, I didn't. It was all arranged by Austin. Why would he hurt himself?
From this moment on, the Grey family has nothing to do with you.
Sir Grey.
Dad, I can prove Nora is true. Bring the person in.
Stephen, do you know what you're doing?
This is the Xavier family's driver. Austin, do you know him?
I...
Don't say you don't know him. Do I need to uncover the truth?
Grandfather? I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
You used a trick to frame Nora. Or did you intend to end her?
I just wanted to win Nora back.
Nora has been so good to you. Every time you were sick, she took care of you. When you were taken, she risked her life to save you. And yet you accuse her of wanting to harm you. You truly make me ashamed of you.
Grandfather, I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Since you like kneeling so much, spend the night on your knees here. Nora, I wronged you. We should never have arranged your engagement.
Sir Grey, it's all right. I don't mind.
Stephen, treat Nora well.
Don't worry, Dad. I will take good care of Nora.
Nora. Tonight, you and Stephen can stay here at my place. I'll have Zara prepare a room for you.
All right, Sir Grey. Sir Grey, why is there only one room prepared? How am I supposed to sleep?
Nora, you go ahead and take a shower.
Okay. What am I going to do later?
Mrs. Grey, you've been in there for an hour. If you continue, you might faint.
I'm not done yet.
Is Mrs. Grey afraid to come out?
Who's afraid?
I'll give you 3 seconds. If you're not out by then, I'm coming in. 3, 2, 1.
Grandfather doesn't believe a word I say anymore. He only trusts Nora now.
Nora is too clever. Even Grandfather has been fooled.
Yara?
Yes?
Let me ask you.
Okay.
Was it really you who saved me back then?
Austin? Do you doubt me?
Then why does Grandfather say the person who saved me was Nora?
Austin, it's because I love you too much. I was afraid I'd lose you,
So, it was Nora who took care of me in the hospital?
Who told you that? Was it Nora?
Why did you lie to me?
Austin, it's all because I love you.
Shut up.
Austin.
Come in.
Mr. Grey, Ms. Xavier wants to see you.
No.
Ms. Xavier said she wants to discuss something about Ms. Quinn with you.
Let her in.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gray.
What do you want to say about Nora?
Did you read the diary I gave you?
I did. And then?
Mr. Gray, Nora is just trying to use you.
So what if she is? I don't believe anything you say. Even if Nora is using me, I'm willing to let her.
What does he see in Nora that makes him love her so much? Why would someone choose Nora? Mr. Gray, I know deep down that you're only with Nora for Quinn Group. I promise you, if you agree to work with me, you'll get what you want.
Ms. Xavier, have some self-respect.
Mr. Gray, Ms. Quinn is here.
Mr. Gray.
Yara, are you looking for trouble?
Mr. Gray, I didn't mean it.
Yara, your tactics are truly lowly.
Wash these dirty clothes.
Yara, don't bother pretending. I trust Steven. He wouldn't be interested in you.
What do you mean by that, Nora?
Steven, what do you want to do?
Luca, terminate all cooperation with Xavier Group.
Yes, sir.
Once you withdraw the investment, what future do we have? Mr. Gray, I'm sorry. Please don't terminate. Mr. Gray.
Also, get a couple of bodyguard. There's a fly that's gotten in, and I want it out.
Yes, sir.
No, Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray.
Is Mr. Gray's office a marketplace? Why can just anyone come in? Oh, what are you doing?
Mrs. Gray, should I take this as a sign that you're jealous?
Jealous? What would I be jealous about?
Mrs. Gray, just admit it. You've already fallen for me.
Let go of me. I can walk by myself. Oh. Nora, I won't let you off easily. Hello? Austin? I'm at Gray Group. I'm not feeling well. Take me to the hospital.
Steven, you jerk.
Nora, you seduced me first, so I decided I'm not going to let you go.
So, what do you want?
You won't get rid of me again.
Mr. Coffee, please continue.
God, I can't explain it now. It's all your fault.
What do you want to explain?
They must think I am not serious. What are you laughing at?
I will fire anyone who dares to talk about you behind your back.
Mr. Gray might be abstinent, serious at work, hungry as a wolf at home.
You don't know. Mr. Gray is so seductive. The way he looks at Mrs. Gray seems to eat her alive.
Is this the domineering CEO love novel shining into reality?
But I have to say, Mr. Gray and Nora are really...
Steven, it's all your fault. Now I am so embarrassed.
Yara, if it's all right, I'll leave.
Austin, are you still mad at me?
Yara, I trusted you so much. But you?
I love you, Austin. I'm willing to do anything for you. Even if it means helping you get Nora back from Mr. Gray.
What did you say?
Austin, I know you love Nora. As long as you trust me again, Sir Gray will change his mind. Nora will also change her mind.
Are you serious? No, it's too risky.
Austin, no pains, no gains. Just trust me one more time.
Yara, I'll trust you for the last time.
After this, I will go to jail. And I may not even survive.
What are you afraid of?
You promised. Give me money to settle my family.
Don't worry. Just do it as planned, and I will transfer the money.
Ms. Xavier, I hope you are a girl of your word. Otherwise, I will betray you.
Your family is in my hands. I advise you to do what I say.
Why did you provoke Mr. Gray without any reason? Now look what happened. We lost $30 million.
Yara just got discharged. Are you going to end her?
Dad, why can Nora be liked by Mr. Gray, but I can't?
Come with me tomorrow to apologize to Mr. Gray. Do you hear me?
I got it.
Steven, someone is stalking me. Why are you here?
Watch out!
Austin. Austin.
Nora, are you all right?
I'm fine. Send him to the hospital.
Stephen, how is Austin?
He's in surgery. The wound is not deep, so he should be fine.
How could there be an attack? What happened?
Dear, I have arrested the man, and I will question him clearly.
Send him to police after that.
Okay.
Nora, don't blame yourself. Austin owes you this.
Sir Gray, thank you. Stephen, thank you for saving me today.
Nora, I will send someone to secretly protect you tomorrow. Don't worry.
Okay.
Nora, what are you thinking?
I'm wondering why Austin saved me.
He saved you, so will you be touched?
Not at all. He and Yara ended me in my last life. How could I be touched by him?
Nora, I won't let anyone take you away.
What? Will Mr. Gray be afraid too? So unconfident?
When facing you, my confidence is gone.
Mr. Gray, the guy was beaten by us and finally confessed.
Who is it?
Nora.
Why did you save me?
I didn't want you to get hurt. Nora, I really care about you.
Austin, are you starting to be affectionate now?
Why don't you believe me?
You planned this attack just to save me.
I didn't.
What would Nora's expression be if she knew that you were the one? Who designed the car accident that disabled her?
She was lucky that she survived, but it's also a good thing that she lost her baby.
If I hadn't been reborn once, I would be deceived by you now.
Nora, I don't have so many tricks. I really love you.
Austin, I don't believe everything you say now.
Nora, are you in love with my uncle, so you don't believe me?
What does it have to do with him?
Isn't it? Since you fooled around with him, you have become indifferent to me. You said I betrayed you. Didn't you betray me?
Austin, you really think that I am a naive girl who knows nothing, right? Austin, you really think that I am a naive girl who knows nothing, right?
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you've been with Yara for a few years. You two teamed up to deceive me, just to end me and inherit Quinn Group, right?
I don't know what you're saying.
Austin, I told you a long time ago that I know everything.
Trust me, okay? How could I do such a thing?
If you use a self-torture trick, then be real. At least you should be in the ICU. Or you really pass away. Maybe I will shed tears for you.
Nora, you've really changed.
The naive Nora was gone a long time ago. Austin, I only have hatred for you now.
Nora, you got it right. It was Yara's man.
Austin really risked his life. If the knife was more sharp, he might really passed away.
I can send Yara to jail now.
Jail? That would be too easy for them.
What do you want to do? Come in.
Mr. Gray, Mr. Xavier is here with his family.
Let them in.
Yes.
Hey, Nora, why are you here?
Are you surprised that I'm here?
You go out for a while. We have to talk something.
Mrs. Xavier, are you here today just to make it difficult for my wife?
Mr. Gray, I'm Nora's aunt.
Mrs. Gray, do you have such an impolite aunt?
No.
Nora, you...
How did you talk to Mrs. Gray? Apologize?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Gray.
Mr. Xavier, what brings you here today?
Mr. Gray, I heard that Yara offended you. Today we brought her to apologize to you.
Since it is an apology, you should look like it, right? Mr. Xavier.
Mr. Gray, I'm sorry.
If that's all, then please leave. My time is precious, Mr. Xavier.
Yara, kneel.
Dad.
Kneel down.
Mr. Gray, I was wrong.
You offended my wife. Shouldn't you apologize to her?
Mr. Gray, why are you making it difficult for me?
Then you can go. We don't accept insincere apologies.
Mrs. Gray, I was wrong. Please forgive me.
Yara, you have always been rude to me. Is kneeling enough?
What else do you want, Nora?
Stephen, I don't like her attitude.
Slap her.
Nora, you little witch. Don't be so arrogant.
You're usually spoiled by your mom, and you have no sense of propriety.
Mr. Gray, Yara is young. Please forgive her.
Mrs. Xavier, you seem to have asked the wrong person.
Nora, Yara is your cousin. Please forgive her, okay?
Flora, Mr. Gray said that you should apologize properly.
How dare you? I am your aunt. Do you want me to kneel before you?
Take it as kneeling to my parents.
Mom.
I beg you, please spare Yara.
Stephen, there is still one person standing.
Nora, don't go too far. How can you let my dad kneel?
Mrs. Gray, it's all my fault for not raising my daughter well. I hope you can forgive me.
You have always been a proud man. I thought you would never kneel in front of me.
Mrs. Gray, as long as you're happy, I can do anything.
Kneeling is not enough. Kowtow.
Nora, don't go too far.
Mr. Xavier, don't you want to?
Mrs. Gray, please forgive me.
Dad.
Dad, Mom, I will take revenge for you.
Mr. Xavier, we feel your sincerity. I have a meeting to attend. Please go home.
Hey, then, Mr. Gray, can our cooperation continue?
Mr. Xavier, let me think about it.
Mr. Gray, what do you mean?
Because my wife holds grudges. I have to wait until she's calm before talking to you.
Okay, Mr. Gray, I hope you can keep your word. Let's go.
Nora, what is this?
Reward.
Just a kiss.
Mr. Gray, don't be too greedy.
Mrs. Gray, if you are stingy, I will take it myself.
Stephen, I seem to really like you.
Is that true?
Shouldn't you be angry? I don't think I liked you before. Maybe I was just using you.
It's my honor to be used by Mrs. Gray.
Stephen, when did you start to like me?
Well,
Did you find him?
No, he is good at eluding. He must run away.
Shit. How can we explain it to the boss?
hold on.
Hey, are you all right?
It's her. A hug.
Hey, you woke up.
Nora, you saved me.
How do you know me?
I'm Stephen Gray.
You are Austin's uncle.
Hey.
You're still very weak now. I'll call them to pick you up. Don't worry, you'll be fine with me here.
Nora, you are the sunshine in my life. I want to protect you with my life.
I don't even remember this.
Nora, the past is not important. You can trust my heart now, right?
Stephen, I was hurt in love before. I thought I'd never like anyone. But you appeared and broke into my life. I don't know when I started to rely on you.
Nora, you can rely on me forever.
Stephen, don't you really mind my past?
I know you once liked Austin, but so what? I don't care.
Thank you, Stephen.
Nora, I will heal your wounds. The whole world may betray you, but I won't.
Stephen, I trust you.
Nora, let me take you to a place.
Where?
Dad, Nora is so vicious. Are we just letting her bully us without doing anything?
Now Nora's protected by Mr. Gray. What can we do?
I don't know why he likes her.
You are not convinced? Then you'd let Mr. Gray protect you too. Austin is a loser. When he sees Mr. Gray, he is like a rat seeing a cat. He can only hide and run away.
Oh, do you think I don't want to? I wanted to hook up with Mr. Gray, but he just wouldn't fall for it. Only Austin was easy to fool, so I got him easily.
Nora seemed to have changed. Do you think Nora knows what we did to her parents?
How could she know? We did a perfect job of hurting her parents. Zoe, the only one who knew the truth, has gone abroad.
Why did her attitude towards us change so much now?
After her parents passed away, you had been abusing her? Do you think she doesn't hate you?
What do you mean? Are you blaming me?
I'm not blaming you, but now we have offended Nora. Mr. Gray won't let us off easily.
So what should we do?
Yara, do you really like Austin?
I don't know.
Mr. Gray can like Nora. You are no worse than her. You can also make Mr. Gray like you.
Dad, do you want me to break up with Austin?
What's the use of you marrying him? How much of Gray Group's assets can he get?
But it's not easy to make Steven like me. I annoyed him last time because I flirted with him.
Yara, you didn't use the right method. If you do what I say, Mr. Gray will slowly fall in love with you.
Really, Dad?
Of course.
Let me take you to a place.
Where?
Nora, are you ready?
Yes. Steven, what are you doing?
Open the trunk, then you'll know. Nora, you promised to marry me long ago, but I have never proposed to you. Nora, are you still willing to marry me?
How did you know that I wanted a proposal like this?
Your diary.
You said you would not peek at the diary.
I just wanted to understand you.
I once wrote in my diary that this proposal was my dream. But I didn't expect Steven to make it happen for me.
Mrs. Gray, are you angry?
Yes, I'm angry. I command you to accompany me and love me for the rest of your life.
Yes, my Nora.
Steven, I am so happy now. I am a little scared, afraid that this is just a dream. When I wake up, you may disappear.
Don't worry. This is not a dream. It is all reality. Nora, what's wrong?
This is morning sickness. The baby from the last life is finally saved.
Nora, why are you silent? Don't scare me.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just have a stomach ache. Steven, what are you doing?
To the hospital.
There's no need. It's nothing.
How can your matter be nothing? Let's go.
Miss Quinn, you are indeed pregnant, and the baby is healthy. Pay attention to your diet and come for a checkup next month.
Okay. Thank you. Thank God I lied to Steven. If he had come with me, I would have been exposed.
Nora.
What's the matter with you?
Nora, what are you doing in the hospital?
None of your business. What? Not learn enough.
Why isn't Mr. Gray here? Didn't he come with you?
I don't need to report to you.
Hey, Mr. Gray. Nora seems to be sick. Since Nora kept it a secret, it must be bad news. I have to make good use of it and create a gap between them. Mr. Gray, I didn't think you would want to see me.
What do you want to say?
Mr. Gray, Nora went to the hospital. She seemed to have had some kind of examination. There is also a report in her bag.
Then what?
Mr. Gray, aren't you curious about what she did in the hospital?
Just talk. Don't get so close. I'm allergic to dog hair.
Is Steven calling me a dog? Mr. Gray, I'm willing to help you. I can help you track Nora's whereabouts anytime you need me.
What's your purpose?
What purpose can I have? I just care about you and Nora.
Nora, Yara just visited.
I know. I saw her when I left. She just didn't see me.
Nora, aren't you curious? What did she say to me?
Mr. Gray? My annoyed cousin, what did she say to you?
She said you went to the hospital? What was the hospital visit for?
Steven, do you trust me?
I believe everything you say.
It's not the right time yet. I can't say anything now. When the time is right, I'll tell you naturally.
If you don't want to, I won't ask.
Yara came to find you, definitely with bad intentions. Why did you let her in?
I just wanted to find out what her purpose was. Now that I figured it out, she just wants to sow discord.
Then how about this? We turn the tables on her.
Do you mean I should play along?
Mr. Gray, don't you think it's fun?
It's fun. Nora, my appearance fee is high. How do you plan to pay me? Is this all?
What else does Mr. Gray want?
When will you be ready?
Stephen,
I'll lose it if I wait too long.
Stephen, don't do that. If this continues, I'll really be drained by you. Can you give me a little more time?
Okay, I promise you.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. I'm afraid you always refuse me.
Yara, I almost lost my life. I trust you so much, yet you treat me like this. Are you using me?
Austin, it's probably because Nora doesn't believe you. What can I do?
I really was almost hurt.
I know. I feel sorry for you, Austin. But I'm also helpless. You. Nora and Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray.
Yara, why do you call him sweetly?
Last time was my fault. Nora, please forgive me.
Forgive you? Why?
Nora, we grew up together. You don't hold our bond against me. Last time was my fault, but that's because I care about you too much. Nora, how have you been lately?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Nora, Mr. Gray cares about you. You didn't even tell him. You were sick. If he finds out, he'll surely be very sad.
Nora, did you go to the hospital?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Didn't I tell you? Tell me if anything happens.
But I'm really healthy.
Nora, Mr. Gray cares about you.
Yara, is this your place to speak?
Nora, I didn't mean it. Don't be mad. I won't say anything.
Don't blame Yara. What Yara said is right. I am concerned about you.
You're actually helping Yara?
Yara, why are you suddenly so attentive to my uncle?
Mr. Gray is your uncle, and he's also my elder. I should be a bit courteous to him.
Based on what I know about you, what are you planning now?
Austin, you know it. Have you forgotten our plan?
When has your plan ever succeeded? I used to believe you, but not anymore.
Austin, how can you treat me like this?
Stop acting innocent here. What are you really trying to do?
To deal with Nora, I failed once. But Austin, I hope you can help me, because this time, if we succeed, you can still get Nora back.
Stephen, your acting is too stiff.
Mrs. Gray, it's already hard enough for me to go along with Yara. Isn't it all for you?
Sorry for your grievances. Stephen, why are you helping Yara? You know it? I hate her.
Nora, I don't want you to hide anything.
Mr. Gray, don't you think you're being too overbearing? Does that mean from now on, I have to report everything to you?
Yes.
Yara, what are you doing?
Yara, are you stealing?
Nora, you got me wrong. I'm just...
Yara, stop acting.
Austin, I didn't... It's all my fault. Causing Mr. Gray and Nora to have a fight.
Nora, she...
Enough. I don't want to hear what you gonna say.
Mr. Gray, aren't you chasing her?
No. Women shouldn't be spoiled.
Mr. Gray, Nora has always done her own thing. Please don't be angry with her.
Nora, I have something to tell you.
I don't want to hear it.
Nora, the accident last time was planned by Yara. You got it right. She wanted me to be a hero and impress you.
Austin, don't you think it's too late to say this now?
Nora, I used to trust Yara. It was my mistake. Can you forgive me? I won't believe her again.
I don't trust what you're saying.
What if I say, I can help you deal with Yara?
Austin, are you serious?
Nora, I was wrong to deceive you, but I've realized my true love is you. It's all Yara's fault. If she hadn't deceived me, claiming she saved me, this wouldn't...
Austin, do you know how much it hurt when you harmed me?
Nora, it won't happen again.
What are you all doing? Nora, how could you do this to Mr. Gray?
Nora, explain it yourself.
You came with Yara? What's there to explain?
Nora, don't forget, you're my fiancé now.
Isn't that right, Mr. Gray? I think you've forgotten. Otherwise, Mr. Gray wouldn't be with Yara.
Nora, you wronged me. I brought Mr. Gray to apologize. He still cares about you. You are making Mr. Gray upset.
Nora, I'll give you one last chance. Make Austin leave.
Steven, what do you mean? Don't you trust Nora?
Nora.
If anyone should go, it's Mr. Gray. I don't want to see you again.
Nora, do you know what you're saying?
Mr. Gray, please leave.
Nora?
If anyone should go, it's Mr. Gray. I don't want to see you again.
Nora, do you know what you're saying?
Mr. Gray, please leave.
Oh, Nora, something on your mind?
What are you here for?
Of course, to plead for Mr. Gray.
No need for that. Please leave.
Oh, Nora. I thought Mr. Gray loved you a lot. Look, he doesn't even believe you.
Ms. Quinn, this is Mr. Gray's apology gift. He said he shouldn't have snapped.
Please tell him. I don't need his apology.
Ms. Quinn.
Get out.
Ms. Quinn. Ms. Quinn.
Nora, if you keep this up, you'll lose Mr. Gray.
Yara, do you live by the sea? Why are you so nosy?
Oh, Nora. Who are you messaging?
What's it to you?
Dad will be glad to hear this. What am I doing here? Right. I'm going to room 405 to check on. Is it you? Mr. Gray.
Yara, you are shameless. I received a text telling me to come to 8505, saying there's a show to watch. I can't believe it, Yara. You actually dared to betray me.
Who are you? What about Mr. Gray?
I don't know.
Mr. Gray? You're trying to seduce my uncle?
No, Austin. Please let me explain. I don't know why this is happening.
You don't know? You're already in his bed, and you say you don't know?
Austin, you have to believe me. I'm definitely being framed.
Yara, I know why you've been so careless to me lately. Oh, so flattering to my uncle. You must have planned this, right? Want to replace Nora as my aunt?
Austin, don't you know how I feel about you? Everyone can doubt me, but you can't. Because I really love you.
Get dressed. It's blinding my eyes.
Austin, what do you mean?
I finally understand. You never loved me at all. You just cared about my identify and wealth.
No, Austin, it's not what you think. Please let me explain.
Vixen, I don't want to hear a word.
You call me a vixen? How dare you say that?
Am I wrong to say that? Anything wrong? Anything wrong?
What about you? Why do you show up at this hotel? Were you at 8404 last night? Were you waiting for Nora?
How do you know? Did you arrange it?
Yes, I did. Austin, you say I never loved you. But you? Do you love me? We're the same kind. Why can you criticize me?
Being with you is my biggest mistake.
Regret it, Austin? You've always been selfish. To get the Quinn family's fortune, you'd even plan to end Nora. Your heart is made of poison. You're a scoundrel, not even a human.
Shut up.
I've gained some insight. It's a cutthroat world.
Nora, you planned all of this, right?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
I want to end you.
What are you doing?
Austin, you actually protect her.
I won't protect you.
Austin, I used to cater to you, and you treat me this way for her?
Shut up.
Austin, I hate this. I hate myself for not seeing your hypocritical nature. Get out. I don't want to see you again.
Nora, let's go. Leave her alone.
You go ahead. I have things to discuss with Yara.
Okay.
So, Yara, how does it feel to be set up?
It's indeed you. You're a witch. You just denied it.
Yara, you really think your tricks can cause a conflict between me and Steven, do you?
You're just pretending.
I'm willing to play along. Aren't you grateful to me?
Nora, why are you so ruthless?
Ruthless, Yara? Compared to your schemes and ruthlessness, I might be nothing.
What do you want?
This is just payback. Didn't you trap me into that relationship? I was just luckier. I went to Mr. Gray's place. Don't rush, Yara. You'll get yours next. Not just you, but also Flora and Heath. I won't let any of them go. Sir Gray, taste my cooking.
Nora, what's the occasion today? Why are you so happy?
Every day with Sir Gray is a good day.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Nora's words are sweet. Ha 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 ha.
Sir, Mr. Qualls has arrived.
What a bummer. Why is he here?
Should I kick him out?
No need. Let him in.
Yes.
Grandpa.
What brings you here?
Grandpa, I have a request.
What is it?
Nora was my fiancée. I didn't cherish her before, but now I regret it. I want a fair competition with Uncle.
Why compete fairly with me?
Austin, is Nora someone you can take or toss aside?
Grandpa, if you give me this chance, I will cherish Nora.
I give you. Austin, I've tolerated your mistakes because your parents passed early. The Gray family has wronged Nora enough. Will you insult her again?
Dad, please don't get angry. Since Austin is here, I want you to hear something.
Regret it? Austin, you've always been selfish. To get the Quinn family's fortune, you'd plan to end Nora. Your heart is made of poison. You're a scoundrel, not even a human.
Austin.
Grandpa, this is all Yara's nonsense. I never did such things.
From today on, you're out of our family. Gray family doesn't have scum like you. Get out. Get lost.
Please don't kick me out, Grandpa. This is all Yara's nonsense.
Nora, we're sorry. I was blind to let you marry this trash. I owe your parents an apology.
Sir Gray, don't say that. I didn't expect Austin would be this way.
Austin, get out. Don't be an eyesore.
Uncle, I never wanted to harm Nora.
Austin, the biggest mistake of my life is having a grandson like you. I never want to see you again. You don't appear before me again. Leave. Leave.
Dad.
Sir Gray.
Dad, what's wrong?
Is Sir Gray all right?
He's fine now. Dad'll be back from the hospital.
That's good.
Nora, it's my fault for not being there for you in time. You've suffered too much. I didn't expect he would hurt you. If I had known, I should have taken you away from Austin. I shouldn't have just watched over you silently.
It's not too late now. Steven, since I'm with you, I feel at ease with everything.
Mr. Gray, everything is settled. Zoe has been found.
Bring her to me.
Yes.
Miss Quinn? Zoe, you remember me. You thought running away would solve everything?
Miss Quinn, I don't know what you mean. Miss Quinn, what do you want?
Zoe, when you came as our maid, my mom treated you like a family. You poisoned my dad. Caused their tragedy in an accident. Do you remember?
Miss Quinn, I don't know what you mean. How could I harm Mr. Quinn and Mrs. Quinn?
Not telling the truth, huh? Break one of her fingers.
Yes.
Zoe, if you don't tell the truth, I'll toss you to the sharks.
Miss Quinn, I'm begging you. Please don't hurt me.
Say it.
It was all Heath's idea. He gave me $420,000 to poison Mr. Quinn.
The evidence?
I have Heath's transfer records and call recordings.
Really?
I'm afraid Heath will end me, so I kept his secrets to protect me. Miss Quinn, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Please let me go. Don't hurt me.
Where's the evidence?
At my son's house.
Luca, take people to Zoe's home and make her son find the evidence against Heath.
Miss Quinn, I've told you everything. Please let me go.
Take her to the police station.
Miss Quinn, please. I know I was wrong. Please give me a chance to atone. A chance?
What about my parents? Who gives my parents a chance to live? Take her away. Thank you. Caffeine isn't good for the baby.
Zara, grab some milk back.
Did he find anything?
Nora, what's wrong? You don't look well, Keen. Did you rest well?
I couldn't sleep last night. What are you doing?
Be good. Sleep for a while.
Nora, Yara hurt herself.
You woke up.
How long was I asleep?
About 2 hours. Oh, by the way, Flora called just now.
What did she say?
Yara hurt herself.
Is it a show?
I hung up.
Mr. Gray, Mrs. Xavier is here.
Let her in.
Mrs. Gray, please save Yara. She cut her wrist. Now she's in the ICU and needs a blood transfusion.
If she needs a blood transfusion, tell the doctor about it. Why did you come here?
Only you have the same blood type as Yara. Please, Mrs. Gray. Mr. Gray, what's this?
See for yourself. Blood type test report. Nora and Yara have different blood types. For so many years, you've made Nora donate blood to Yara. Why did you do it?
I didn't know about this. It's fake?
Nora has rhesus negative type, but Yara has normal O-type blood. There must be plenty of O-type blood in all hospitals. For so many years, you must have made a fortune with Nora's blood. Flora, you should pay for this.
Stephen, is this true?
Nora, she sold your blood on dark market over the years. She must have made loads of money.
In the past few years, I donated blood to Yara monthly and even twice a month. Because of that, I'm anemic, and I fainted before the SAT exam. That is why I couldn't get into my dream university.
Flora, even if you hadn't come, I would have gone for you. Since you're here, don't leave. Guards.
The little witch, Nora, is she so capable? I'm gonna hurt her.
What can we do now? Since Nora dated Mr. Gray, we no longer have the power to go against her.
Are you gonna let it slide? Look at your daughter. She's ruined. How's she supposed to find a husband?
Mom, can you not mention this? Do you want me to live well?
Yara, I'm just sorry for you.
Austin abandoned me, and Mr. Gray doesn't like me. Why should I live? I should go to hell.
Calm down. I'll go get Nora now. I'll ask her in person why she did that.
How will you bring her over?
I'm her aunt and her relative. If I want to meet her, she can't refuse it. I have to find justice. For Yara.
Gosh. Dad, Mom isn't picking up. I told her not to go to Nora, but she wouldn't listen. What shall we do now?
Yara, don't worry. Maybe it's out of power. Take it easy, Yara.
You'll suffer more. Not only you, Heath and Flora will also have a share.
No, she must be in trouble. I'll go find Nora now.
Yara, where are you going?
Nora, where did you hide my mom?
Hide? Why should I hide your mother?
Drop it. My mom went to see you, and then she's missing.
She is missing. It's interesting.
Nora, if anything happens to her, I won't spare you.
Miss Xavier, respect Mrs. Gray. Mrs. Gray. Nora, you're nothing without Mr. Gray.
Really? But you can't even land a man. I bet no man would like a woman who sleeps with any man she meets.
Nora, mind your tongue.
Be polite.
What do you want? It's my home. I'll call the police.
Your home? Heath, if I remember it correctly, this villa belongs to the Quinn family. You reminded me of something. When do you plan to move out?
Nora, are you pushing me to Blind Alley?
Blind Alley. Compared to the dirty tricks that you pulled, I'm very kind.
What do you mean?
Move out in 3 days, or you'll pay the price.
Nora, please forgive me. I'm really sorry.
Get lost. Annoying.
Nora.
Mr. Gray told you not to bug Ms. Quinn.
Austin, don't you have self-respect?
None of your business.
Austin, let's have a talk.
I have nothing to say to you. Get lost. Don't make me hit you, okay?
Do you hate me so much?
You've slept with too many men. You make me sick.
Mom.
Yara, you saw Flora? Are you happy?
Nora, what do you want?
To settle scores with you?
Nora, we were family. Don't be reckless.
Yara, do you dare to bet with me? If you win, I'll let you go.
What's the bet?
Call Austin. If he comes to save you, I'll spare you.
Austin hates me now. How can he save me?
What? You've been with Austin for years. He will come and save you.
Okay, I'll call him.
Nora, you finally called me.
Does he only care about Nora now? It's me, Austin.
Yara, why do you have Nora's phone? What did you do to Nora?
Austin, I'm shut away by Nora. Come and save me. Nora said if you come, she'll spare me. Come and save me, Austin.
Yara, do you think I will? Believe your words?
What I said is true. She also took my mom. Austin, only you can save me.
I don't care any of you. Why should I save you? You're dreaming.
Austin, how can you do this?
I've always been like this. Yara, I've never liked you.
I don't believe it. You must like me. Austin, how can you be so cruel?
I have no time for this. Is there anything else? I'm hanging up.
Austin is so cruel. Yara, it's been so many years, but he doesn't care about you.
Nora, what do you want?
What do you want?
It's me.
Nora, you finally talked to me. Is there anything?
Austin, do you have no feelings for Yara at all?
Of course I have no feelings for that evil woman. Nora, I only love you.
Really? If Yara hears this, she'll be sad.
I don't care. Her name makes me sick.
Yara, what do you think? Your Austin totally hates you now.
I won't spare him.
He's on his way to Grey Group. Talk to him.
Yara, don't go. It's all Nora's trap.
Mom, don't worry. I won't spare Austin. He's the reason I came to this.
Yara, listen to me. Don't be silly. You're gonna be arrested.
My life is already ruined. I don't care about going to prison. I'll make him pay the price.
Aha, that's right. don't spare Austin. If it weren't for him, you're still a worry-free lady. Austin, do you have no feelings for Yara at all?
Of course I have no feelings for that evil woman. Nora, I only love you.
Really? If Yara hears this, she'll be sad.
I don't care. Her name makes me sick.
Austin Qualls, you made me do this.
Ms. Quinn, Yara hit Austin with a car. He's badly injured.
Did you take a video?
Yes, all of it.
Great.
Nora, you lunatic. Lunatic.
Heath, Flora's been missing for this day. Aren't you worried?
Nora, are you crazy?
Heath, no rush. It's not time yet.
What trick do you want to play?
Heath, don't listen to Nora. She doesn't dare to hurt me.
Heath, let's make a deal.
I have nothing to say to you.
Even if you don't care about Flora, you must care about your daughter, Yara.
What do you mean?
She hit someone with a car. It was Austin.
Nora, what do you want?
Turn yourself in for hurting my parents. Otherwise, Nora will be in prison.
Nora, do you have to push my family to a blind alley?
Heath, think before you talk. When you were jobless, my parents took you in and let you work in Quinn Group. But you, huh? How did you repay them?
Nora, why can't I understand your words?
Zoe already confessed. You can't deny it.
Nora, at least I raised you. Why can't you spare us?
That's why I'm talking to you. Make a choice. Are you going to prison or your daughter?
Will you spare Yara if I turn myself in?
Yes. If you turn yourself in, I'll spare Yara.
Heath, don't listen to her. If you are in jail, our family is over.
What else can I do? Do you want me to watch my daughter go to prison?
Nora, I beg you, send me in jail. Spare my family.
No way.
Fine. Nora, I admit it. Back then, I was too silly and hurt your parents. But this has nothing to do with Yara or Flora. I made Flora my accomplice. But she's your father's sister. How could she hurt her family?
I won't believe you.
And Yara, she's in bad health. You can't torture her like this.
Heath, are you mistaken? What right do you have to negotiate with me?
Heath, why did you do this?
If I go to prison, your revenge plan is completed, right?
No, don't. If you go to prison, what shall Yara and I do?
Dad, Mom, I revenged for you. You can rest in peace now.
Mom, what did you say? Dad's in prison?
It's all because of you. Why did you hit Austin with a car?
Are you blaming me? It's Austin's fault. I wish I had ended him. Well, hey, what are you doing?
Miss Quinn told you to move out in 3 days. Why are you still here?
It's my home. I'm not moving. Yara.
I'm not here to negotiate. If you don't want to move, let us help you.
What do you want?
Yara, what shall we do? Your father is imprisoned, and we need to move out. How are we gonna live?
Mom, don't worry. I've one final trump card.
What? What is it?
I'm pregnant with Austin's child. It's been 3 months. I'll show soon.
Are you sure it's Austin's child?
Mom, what are you thinking? I was raped a week ago. Before that, Austin was my only man. Why are you suspecting?
What do you plan to do?
I'll go find Sir Grey and let him keep me.
Ms. Quinn, Yara is here. She wants to meet Sir Grey.
Zara, let her in.
Okay.
Yara, why are you here?
Nora, I didn't come to quarrel. I came for Sir Grey.
But Sir Grey's not home. Come another day.
I'll sit here and wait for him to return.
Tell me, what's it about?
Sir Grey is back.
Sir Grey.
Why did you come, Zara? Why did you let her in?
Sir Grey, I came for something important to tell you.
Tell me, what good news can you have?
I'm pregnant. Austin is the father.
Pregnant? It's really good. You should tell Austin. Why did you come here?
Sir Grey, I'm pregnant with a Grey child. Do you not care?
Ha ha ha, Yara. I'm more than 70 years old, but you're the first cruel woman I've ever seen. It's an eye-opener.
Sir Grey, I don't care what you think of me, but it's your great-grandson. If you don't help me, I'll report to the media. If things get messed up, the Gray family will be dishonored.
Just tell me, how much money do you want?
$700,000. If you give me the money, I'll let this slide.
In your dreams.
Yara, does Austin know you're pregnant?
Does it matter?
Being pregnant is important. Why don't you tell the father?
It's none of your business.
Okay, I'll tell him for you.
Nora, don't meddle in this.
Enough. Yara, if the Gray family is tricked by a girl like you, it'll be a joke for me. You can tell the media about your pregnancy. I want to see what you can do.
Sir Gray.
Zara?
Yes.
Kick her out. I don't want to see her again.
Ms. Xavier, please.
You're over the line.
Sir Gray, don't be mad. It's not worth it?
Yes, you're right. Nora, don't worry. I'll make Yara suffer.
Uncle, my legs are broken. Can you beg Grandpa to forgive me?
You deserve this, Austin.
Uncle, don't make fun of me. If you hadn't taken Nora, she would still be mine.
Austin, you're not good enough for her.
Why not? Nora grew up with me and had always liked me. Uncle, you're so pathetic. As the heir of Gray Group, you're a tool for Nora's revenge.
I'm standing here. But you're in bed. Who is more pathetic? By the way, do you want to know who hit you with a car?
Who is it?
See it yourself.
Send her to prison. Uncle, you must send her to prison.
I think she'll come to you soon, and I don't want to meddle in your things.
Yara, you evil woman, I won't spare you.
Austin, didn't you say you are disgusted and never want to see me? Why did you tell me to come?
Yara, you're pregnant? Why didn't you tell me?
Why should I? My baby has nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with me. Then why did you go to my home?
I don't need to report to you.
Yara, I'm sorry for before. I said terrible words, but you're now pregnant? Let's live a life together.
Austin, are you serious?
Yara, I still love you, although you did something wrong. I don't care.
Austin, do you mean it? But I'm tainted now.
Yara, I love you. You're an angel in my heart.
Austin, if I had known, the child would change your mind. I shouldn't have.
Hit me with a car?
You found out?
It's okay. It's just a leg. You won't despise me, will you?
I don't mind, Austin. We'll live well from now on.
You're a Gray family member. Now that your leg is broken, they will take care of you.
Who are you?
Mr. Qualls?
Take Ms. Xavier and check the baby's condition.
Yes.
Check? Why are you doing this?
I'm just worried.
This way, please. Get prepared before the surgery.
A surgery? Really? Why can't I move? I'm so dizzy. Did I have a dream?
You woke up. How do you feel?
Austin, didn't you say it's a checkup? Why do I feel so much pain?
Of course. You lost your child and uterus.
Get prepared before the surgery.
It's not a dream. It's real.
Yara, congrats. You won't be raped again because you're not exactly a woman.
Austin, why did you do this to me?
You broke my leg and I took your uterus. It's only fair.
Austin, you're crazy.
I'm crazy? Ha ha ha. When you hit me with a car, did you think of this day?
It's your child I was carrying.
It's my child. But you're not supposed to have my child.
Do you have a heart? Austin, I did many wrong things in my life, but the one I regret the most is to be with you.
Yara, let me tell you the truth. I never liked you. I dated you because you were the daughter of the Xavier family. After Nora's parents passed away, the Xavier family controls Quinn Group.
So you used me?
Come on, don't say that. We used each other.
You'll be damned. Austin. Mom, don't spare Austin. She hurt our child.
Yara? Why were you so silly? You hit him with a car. Do you expect him to change his mind for a child?
I was silly. I thought he could save me. but he was just using me.
Yara, don't worry. I'll revenge for you. Nora, what do you want? Yara is in pain now. Please spare her.
I need to talk to Yara. Flora, excuse us.
I won't believe you if you...
I won't violate the law for her.
Mom, go out now. I want to see what she will say.
Nora, do you know how you ended up like this?
Yes, I do. It's all because of you. If Steven hadn't helped you, you won't be my match.
I never wanted to compete.
I can't accept it. You've been better since childhood. I envy you. The jealousy made me crazy. I remember going to your home. You looked like a princess. I had sworn to take everything you own. Now, I did it.
Nora, I didn't come to talk nonsense. I hope you can report Austin and tell the police what he did.
Why should I listen to you?
Yara, think about it. I'll wait for your reply.
Yara.
Mr. Gray, the guard that followed Ms. Quinn, said she went to the hospital.
Why did she go there?
She told the guards not to follow, but the guard found she went to gynecology department.
Okay, I got it. Nora, when will you tell me the truth? What's the occasion? Why did you buy a cake?
Mr. Gray, you're so busy that you forgot your birthday.
How do you know my birthday?
I wanted to buy you a gift, but then I thought you don't need anything. Hey, where is Sir Gray?
Oh, he's not back yet. What? Don't you have a gift for me?
What do you want?
I think you know.
What should I know?
If you don't know it, why do you look guilty?
Do I look guilty? I'm not guilty.
Nora, are you not going to tell me?
Oh, yes. You look so serious all the time, but you like strawberry cake. If I tell others about this, will you feel ashamed?
Nora, do you know what you're doing?
Didn't you mean this?
Looks like I must punish you so that you'll tell the truth. Mrs. Gray, I'll punish you now.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm pregnant. Congrats, Mr. Gray. You'll be a father.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I didn't find a good timing to tell you.
Let me listen to it.
It's too early for that.
Who said it's early? It kicked me.
Mr. Gray, you're so childish.
Nora, don't hide anything from me, okay?
Okay. Mr. Gray, do you like the gift?
Yes.
I'm glad.
It's the best gift I've got.
Wait. The cake? Let's celebrate your birthday.
No hurry for the cake. I need my proper meal first.
What proper meal?
Nora, have you decided about the wedding?
Yes. We'll get married next month.
Wow, great. Ha 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 ha. You're so lucky. From now on, be good to Nora.
Got it, Dad.
If you wrong Nora a little bit, I'll punish you.
Don't worry, Dad. I won't wrong Nora. From now on, she's the one that may wrong me.
You mean I'm a shrew?
I won't dare. Mrs. Gray.
Sir Gray, Flora is here.
What a bummer. Why did she come?
She says she must see you today. If she doesn't see you, she won't leave.
Well, shameless.
Dad, just let her in.
Zara, let her in.
Nora, what did you say to Yara? She really hurt herself.
I didn't say anything. If Yara hurt herself, you should find Austin. Why did you come here?
Nora, I'm gonna end you.
Flora, don't make a mess here.
Steven, as a CEO, you take a woman others abandoned. You and Nora are both jerks. You're perfect for each other.
Shut up. Flora, if this is what you came for, please leave now. Otherwise, I'll call the police. Someone is responsible for your grievances. Austin is the one who bullied your daughter, but he is no longer a Gray. If you're mad, go find him.
If anything happens to Yara, all of you are going down.
Dad, calm down.
Why did you call me? Think it, though.
I have decided to turn Austin in. But can you help me?
What do you need me to do?
My mom must have gone to end Austin. Stop her for me. I don't want her into this. A jerk like Austin isn't worth it.
You end me in my previous life. I won't pity my enemy.
I have an audio recording of my conversation with Austin, and there are records of our chats and bribing others, all hidden under a bed. No. It's your home now.
Yara, I'll believe you one last time.
I'm not helping you. I'm helping myself. I know you hate me. I also hate you.
Flora, what do you need?
Did you hurt Yara's child?
Isn't it too late to talk about this?
Yes or no? Answer me.
She hurt me first. Are you going to get me?
It's your child, Austin. You're such a monster. Why are you so cruel?
She broke my leg first.
It's because you abandoned her.
I abandoned her? That's after she slept with others. She betrayed me first.
Austin, you ruined Yara's life. I'll destroy you. Mr. Gray, why did you stop me?
Uncle.
He's not a Gray family member now. You said it. Why are you meddling now?
Uncle, save me. The lunatic wants to hurt me.
Austin, you deserve it.
Mr. Gray, what do you mean?
I told Steven to come. Flora, Yara doesn't want you to hurt him.
Nora, why are you here?
Yara told me to come. Flora, don't waste your time with him. You should go to the hospital to see your poor daughter. She might not be able to survive.
What do you mean?
She's in severe condition. Aren't you going to say goodbye?
No, Yara's going to be fine.
Austin, it's your turn now.
I'm already in this mess. I've learned my lesson. Can you beg your father to let me go back home?
Austin, do you still think you can go back to the Gray family?
Why can't I? I'm a Gray family member. I was just fooled by Yara and made Grandpa mad. I know I was wrong now.
Austin, the Gray family doesn't need you.
I beg you. My life is meaningless now. Please, I beg you to forgive me. I won't try to take Nora again. You and Yara are perfect.
Austin, what are you talking about?
Steven, let me have a word alone with Austin. Can you wait outside?
Okay, I'll be at the door. Call me if you need me.
Nora, what do you want to say to me?
Austin, persisting in evil brings about self-destruction.
What do you mean?
Yara can't live longer. Don't you feel anything?
It has nothing to do with me.
Austin, you don't have a heart. You hurt me before. Now you're indifferent about Yara.
She's just a woman. Why should I feel anything? Nora, wait for me. I'll go abroad for an operation. I'll return to the Gray family.
So what?
Then we can be together again. You're with Uncle for 3 months, so I believe you love me. At first, you tried hard to save me. You cared for me when I was sick. You've always been protecting me. I know it. You just hate me for falling in love with Yara. I promise. You'll be the only woman I love. I need to take this. Hello. Oh, okay. Nora, a friend is visiting me. Wait for me here for now. I'll go pick him up.
Nora, what did you say to Austin?
Steven, I used to really like him. It's so ridiculous.
It's just bad luck. Let me deal with something. Tell Austin, my dad has forgiven him.
What are you doing?
With his personality, he'll celebrate with his friends. I've given him a chance. Let's see what he chooses. But why did you like him? You chose a scumbag over a caring, rich, and cute CEO.
Steven, are you mocking me?
Hello, it's been a while. Find a pretty one. I just broke my leg. Not my thing.
You're awake.
Nora, why are you here?
Mr. Qualls, you're so loose. Did you visit a club with your broken leg?
Nora, let me explain.
You don't need to. You must be horny. You forgot doctor's advice.
What do you mean?
You should have a checkup. I remember the doctor told you no to do strenuous exercise.
Nora, did you frame me?
I framed you? Did I force you to hook up?
Nora, it's not over.
Mr. Qualls went to the hospital. He did strenuous exercise while he was weak. He might become impotent.
He couldn't control himself. But it's just temporary. It's to scare him.
Oh, by the way, one of the people there had a disease. He might be infected.
Did Sir Grey know?
Mr. Qualls was stupid and told him this in person. He locked Mr. Qualls in the villa and didn't let him out.
I think he's ashamed.
But that's too late. He went to several hospitals. I bet the whole city knows that. He's wasted.
Okay, I got it. I just wanted to scare him.
He's always been loose. This is what he deserves. He's finally ruined by women. It's his karma.
I hope he can come clean.
Mr. Grey, do you want to come clean?
Can I answer it with my action?